Wow, great question. I had a mama of an 8th grade family just email me what are the 3 things that I would push for any families in high school to do to cause success at the end of the high school career. You see, my name is Mr. Hammonds. I'm a high school counselor. I've been a high school counselor for over 18 years. I've been in education for 25 years. And I feel like I got a good sense of what it means for a student to be successful in high school. So this mama asked me this, so I'm excited to email her back and let her know a little bit. The first thing I'm going to tell this mama is socially. I'm going to tell her socially she needs to push her student to make sure that that student gets skills of social growth while they're in high school. And that's just not being able to just go to school and interact with a teacher. But I'm talking next level things of being able to interact with administrators, being able to interact with the cafeteria staff, being able to interact with other leaders in the school, being able to interact with students in their team and in their groups. You know what you can do, moms and dads? You can give a task every month for your high school student to have to do that has a social concept to it to make sure they accomplish it. I give you an idea. They need to go to the counselor and get a copy of the transcript and bring that transcript to you. So that forces that high school student to have to go and interact with the high school counselor, ask for a transcript, bring it home. You can have your high school student go get a report from the cafeteria for how much money they owe, even if they don't owe any money. The point is you're making them interact socially. The second thing I'm going to tell this mama in this email, number 2, is practice organizational skills early all throughout high school. Have conversations with that high school student for how they're organizing all of their world. I'm speaking time to play video games, how their book bag is organized, how they choose their clothes in the morning. Do they use their phone? Do they use the phone calendar? Do they use reminders on their phone? Do they want a notebook and something to have in their hand? So working a child through high school to figure out their path of organization is extremely beneficial. You know how small percentage of students that come to me, and I see these students that come to me and they ask things in my office, and when I tell them what they need to know and dates and times and all that, that they pull something out, they write it down, they pull their phone, they write it down. It is very small. How often can I tell them very important information and they walk out and it's gone? Oftentimes I give them a piece of paper or something and tell them to write it down. So moms and dads, number 2, very important, number 2, I would push organizational skills. And emailing this mama, and this mama wants to know the top 3 things to do in high school, I'm telling you, I got a bonus at the end. But the third thing I would tell this mama to do is utilize the summers. Make sure you use summers when it comes to being in high school. Go on vacation, relax, enjoy yourself, go swimming, ride your 4-wheeler. But some points in the summertime, can you figure out a plan in which this child can now do things in the summer that could benefit them in the future, especially if they have a career they're already interested in? Medical field, well, can you email doctors? Can you email nurses and just get some information and come up with 5 questions to ask? Can you volunteer at the local soup kitchen or volunteer at the community center? If you're part of a church, can you come up with an idea of how to serve a soup kitchen by doing a can drive at your church? Ideas to do in the summertime. A part-time job is looked upon as wonderful. So another idea for you. So the moral of the story is you have 9th grade summer, 10th grade summer, 11th grade summer, 3 summers. Those 3 summers are extremely valuable for high school students. So my suggestion would be already come up with a plan. You need to start in February and March. What are we doing for the summertime that will benefit me when it comes? Now, when junior year comes, and that student comes to Mr. Hammonds and needs a recommendation, and I ask for their resume, on the resume, all their actions of the summer will be there to help out. When an interview comes for a student for a job, the military, or an interview comes for a scholarship, the experiences that they had, that is what's going to come up through the interview that's going to show their true character. And I got a bonus one for you. I know this mama asked for 3, but I'm going to tell this mama, you know, a bonus one would be make sure that this student gets involved in at least 1 thing through their high school career, maybe 2 that are a little out of the box. If they're an athlete, maybe they want to join the Spanish club. If they are in junior ROTC, maybe they want to join the history club. If they are super active in student government, maybe they want to try cross country or tennis a couple of years, which is maybe a somewhat easy sport to transition into. The more out of character, out of box, unique experiences, the more total child that is built. So just trying to get the word out a little bit to let the mamas know and the dads know what to do for high school students. I've been in high school a long time. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments. You know, spread this out to those who are interested in information when it comes to high school. I'm here to help. I just want to try to get the word out.